dancing. I'm dancing because the party has started. Friends, I think it's... I don't know. I don't never see it say go live.
We're live. It says live.
We're live. Hello, friends. Robbie's here. Robbie's doing all sorts of party preparations in the background.
Well,
you know, when you have a party,
I wanted to show you guys something.
You got to hang streamers.
Yeah.
You got to have noisemakers. You got to have a driving beast. I read your comments and I saw that there's a great deal of excitement about this party. I realize that there are several very valid occasions to have a party beyond just getting together with friends. Well, first of all, some of you have asked in the past to meet the supporting cast. Please raise your hands, wave to the people, come over here and introduce yourselves. We brought all of the children except for Jasper, who is banned on account of being so bad and unruly. Please, please introduce yourself. The first child that arrived.
I'm the first child.
In our lives. She's the first to arrive in our lives. Yes.
And I'm Alden.
Alden, what grade are you in?
I am in 6th grade.
What superpowers do you have?
Not many.
Oh, come on! You've got so many superpowers. What do you like to do?
I like to draw.
You like to draw?
Act.
Act.
And play instruments.
And play instruments. What instruments do you play?
Saxophone, trumpet, and ukulele. It's so hard to keep track of them all.
Excuse me, those all seem like superpowers to me. Stop underestimating yourself. Rise to your power. All right.
Superpowers has a lot of blank space.
That's true. Superpowers is a pretty big... All right, second child to arrive in our lives. Please introduce yourself. Tell them... Yes, your name?
Kato.
Your age?
10.
Your affiliation?
Let's see.
That was a complicated question.
I know,
I'll give you that.
That was not a good question.
What do you enjoy doing, friend?
I like playing soccer and
Yes.
video games and origami.
And do you have origami in your hand? Do you want to just right off the bat show what you've made here? What is this?
Origami bear trap.
Oh, origami bear trap.
And you undid it.
Oh, I see. So if you so my specialty is dropping things that people make. Oh my gosh. So here's a bear trap, and so if you step on it, does it close? Okay.
You undid it.
I undid it. See, I'm not very good. We didn't practice this part of the party. Are you guys proud of me that I haven't even pulled out an agenda so far? No agenda, no plans. Please come forth, introduce yourself, young man. Who are you?
August Swanson.
August Swanson. Your age?
8.
Your favorite kind of breakfast food?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Probably oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
I'm not sure.
Okay, if you could have any object in the world right now, what would it be?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay, a lot of indecision over here. If you have any answers to those questions later, come back and share them with us, okay? Robbie, can we... Oh, Robbie is still fussing around over there. All right, so I am left to host this party on my own, you guys. It wasn't my preference, but over here on the side... Can everybody come together? We have a couple of actual birthdays here today. We have our friend Finn, who lives just over the river, Robert, who's turning 7 today. And I believe Bella's birthday is today. Is that correct? Can someone confirm? Bella, what is your age so we know? We're all going to sing to you guys from Our Hearts to Yours. On your marks, get set. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Finn and Bella. Happy birthday to you. All right, you guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me in welcoming our friends to the next year of their lives. It's a very exciting day. It's also Saturday. That's also Robbie. Robbie, you're going to join me now? You're going to be
I'm
part
going
of
to join you because look
part
what
of
we
the...
finished. Alden, show
What,
what we
what,
finished
what
our
have,
morning
what have you been
project.
making? Okay. What is this that you made? May I hold it
very
up to the
bad
camera?
one.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks to be a book.
It is a book.
Did you make this book yourself?
I made it with my mother.
Does that mean that you guys are publishers because you made a book?
Well, open the book up.
Okay, what's in the book? The book is, hey, you can publish a blank book.
Yeah.
All it means to be a publisher is to create a book. Sure,
All
there's
right.
places that publish blank journals, right?
Yeah.
All right, so, Alden, are you going to put words in this book?
I'm going to put words in this.
Are you going to put pictures in this book?
Maybe.
Okay, so are you an author,
It's a
Alden?
mostly word book.
Are you also an illustrator, Alden? Mm-hmm. Yes, why?
Illustrated the cover.
What makes you those things? How did you get that status of being an author and an illustrator? What did you do?
I illustrated and I wrote something.
Yes, that's all it takes. That's all it takes to become those two things, you guys. All right? Kato is an origami maker because he makes origami. August
Oh, yeah, speaking of that.
is
I
a
did
speaker of wisdom because he speaks wisdom. That's all it takes, you guys. You get, and a hugger.
He's a good hugger.
When August was, I think, 4 or 5, I asked him what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he told me he wanted to be the person who gave hugs to people who needed them. August is that person because that's still what he does. He could sense that I needed a hug just then. Thank you, August. So, anyway, I am lucky to be surrounded by these professionals who do things that they love. I'm going to give this book back to you before I do something bad to it. One of my specialties is ruining things inadvertently, which means accidentally, which means without meaning to. Friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Robbie, please come take your throne. All right, come join us. Okay, so Kato has made his bear trap. Show us how it works. Don't let me touch it. First, show it.
All the way
Okay.
up. Straight
Okay,
to-
so here,
yeah,
turn
there
it a
you
little
go.
bit so they can see its jagged teeth. It's hard. It's hard to hold that. All right, so it has jagged origami teeth, and then you do what? How do you make it work? You push down and and it captures your
that
finger.
one was not good.
All right. Anyway, you can see that there is
It's harder to do it on a flat. I mean, it's easier to do it on a flat surface.
It is an actually interactive origami creation, structure completion. Hi, friends.
right.
Oh boy, Robbie, it was hard to know what to do without you. I do know that at the beginning
You sure
of the
did a
show,
lot of talking.
even without an agenda,
Oh,
we
everybody
do
get your
drink
cups.
water. Guys, there's glasses of water over there. We're all going to have somebody, I think it was Fran, said she has an entire gallon of water. Fran, I think drinking too much water is also dangerous, so please consult.
not dangerous.
No. You can drink too much water.
You
There
can do
is.
it. I'm just don't scare people.
I don't
Just
want to.
drink a reasonable amount of water.
Well, that's a very subjective measure. Reasonable is not quantifiable. Are you
All
right?
right, 1, 2, 3,
So
go, everyone.
I already drank.
Yes, Kato. Yes. Way to get off the mark.
Are we drinking the entire glass?
I would like it if
Yes.
you did. Look, two children finished before I did, Robbie. I'm losing all of my...
You're too busy talking.
They're big glasses.
I would like you all to notice that Robbie refused to join me at the beginning of the show, and then I got criticized for speaking while she wasn't here. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do to start the show
You're supposed
without
to wait
Robbie.
patiently.
Do you know how boring that would have been for our
It would've
friends?
been great. You
if
guys
I would
would've
have just
loved it.
sat here waiting patiently, sitting on my hands, grinning maniacally at them. Robbie, I
Yes.
would like to cede the floor to you. What would you like to do for the next part of the party? I feel like I've already almost burned out all of the party potential that I possess.
No, you're supposed to sing and dance like you're the entertainment. I'm just
Yeah.
I
How
just
would you
an
describe yourself?
observer.
You're an observer.
There's some practice
Okay.
where I don't even know what it is. See, this is terrible.
Boy, it sure
Where
is.
where any time that there's an engagement between two people, you have a third person present.
A witness.
Yes.
Or a notary.
To make sure that it's real.
Right.
Like to
validate it.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you get married, usually someone
Yeah.
is there to say, yep, they got
Yep,
married.
we saw 'em,
Ka-chink.
and it happened.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when Robbie and I got married, there was a justice of the peace present. Her name was
Murtis Malfris.
Isn't that the best name ever?
Such a good name.
I'm going to put Murtis in a book at some point. So, friends, I would like to say that at one point in the preamble comments over on the side, Roscoe requested that he be made co-Lego expert, co-Star Wars expert, and co-Lego Star Wars expert, at which point our actual designated William said, you may be my Padawan, which I think means be my
Padawan.
student. Padawan. I have some experts here who know what that means. I thought that was very generous of William
Jedi
to share
student.
some of his what are you pointing to?
I give you all these brand new shirts.
I know, but I like this shirt.
I like that.
This is a Powell shirt.
Powell shirt.
I'm wearing this because Powell's, which is one of the nation's great bookstores, is closed right now because of the current situation. We need to support independent bookstores right now,
Yes.
you guys. If you are lacking some books and you are possessing some resources, not a bad idea to send some of those resources to the independent
I
bookstores
was very mad.
that need to stay open. Why is she
The
mad?
taco shirt is not here.
Oh, well, I wore the taco shirt the day before yesterday. We gotta wash them, you guys. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I've been really stinky lately. Stinkier than usual. I think hanging out with my children so much makes me a little stinky. It's my guess.
What?
I don't,
Excuse me?
I don't think it's your fault. It's just a cause and effect
Just
sort of thing.
the way that it is.
Did you see the attitude get slung at me?
outrage,
It was
that
like
outrage.
I got an attitude snowball that hit me in the shoulder.
You deserved it.
I did.
He is
Alden
a
keeps
very,
us in line.
Kato Matt says hi.
Hi, Matt. How's it going, dude?
Also, the theme song is being requested.
Oh, I just got in trouble
course.
for how I said dude. How do you say dude properly?
Just say
Dude.
Just say
You
dude.
just say dude. You
Dude.
don't say
What
dude.
Dude.
Dude. Do you see how?
No, you
No,
don't
I'm
say
with
it right.
Matthew. I say it, dude.
You got to sort of lean into the dude. You
It's
got-
so bad.
It was so bad. I think what happened was I said
Dude.
I said dude wrong to Kato's friend, so the stakes were
Oh.
higher. I think that I'm embarrassing him a little bit, but isn't that my job? Isn't that my role and
Yes,
right in
you are
life?
supposed to embarrass your children.
Everyone be very quiet. It's Drew's turn. It's Drew's turn to speak. Drew, speak.
Look how uninspired our children were by that
You guys
song.
have a theme song?
we
have a theme song.
now.
I didn't know that.
I guess we have not been letting our children
because of
have
their
full access to the Robbie and Matthew show. You know why? Because it's the one time of day that they get to play their devices.
Yes.
So we actually are pitting ourselves
Oh,
against. some-
Augie DJ says hi.
Oh,
Oh, hi, DJ.
oh, excellent.
Can you lean in a
Does
little
that
so
mean
DJ can-
does that mean that Mommy Beth is there too? Hi, Mommy
Oh,
Beth.
Jasper's gonna be really sad.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry we didn't invite Jasper to the party, but he's
Sorry,
horrible.
Chloe.
He's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
All right.
So what do we have over here? What do we have? Anything we need
Fran
to?
is doing her job.
Fran, our
Thank you,
publicist,
Fran.
says everyone like and
Everybody
subscribe.
and
Yes.
like to this video.
What else do we have here?
I'm like Carson.
Oh,
Carson who?
Bella noticed the hole in my shirt. Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Mhm.
So I have a little game for us, Robbie.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know that this isn't.
Fran also has 3 siblings.
This isn't an agenda, you guys. This isn't an agenda. These are just notes. Because Matthew can't remember everything he wants to. Robbie, I am going to say a phrase
Oh dear.
that may or may not remind you of the name of one of our devoted friends on the
Oh.
stream.
Oh,
and see if
okay.
you can think who it is. All right?
Right.
So, she has a plan. Who is it? Who has a plan? No, don't think it's not a riddle.
Oh.
There's a word that rhymes with the word
Fran.
Fran has a plan. All right. She's never crabby.
Abby.
Abby! Hello, Abby. I hope you're there today. Shout out to Abby. Do you know what? Abby won a copy of Two's a Crowd
Yes.
because she found, she pointed out the Duke-Duchess disparity.
Yes.
Abby had already won a copy
She
of
already
Two's a
won a
Crowd
copy when we went to visit her school.
for answering a trivia question correctly. Abby is the only person in the history of time
to
who
win
is
2 McCoy's books.
well, no. Well, I don't know who's won 2 copies of Two's a Crowd.
Yeah.
That's all. This, as far as we know, that makes her very, very special. That's why I say she's never crabby, because she won 2 copies of that book. All right, she's one swell puppy.
Oh, puppy.
L puppy. All right. Oh, excuse me. She's one swell guppy.
Oh.
Guppy, not puppy. That I gave it.
You totally gave
She's
it away.
one swell guppy. All right. Her favorite kind of cookie is a Nilla wafer. Her favorite kind of cookie is a Nilla wafer.
Principal Schaefer.
Principal Schaefer. All right. When he plays the game, he likes to win. When he plays the game, he likes to win. A certain birthday boy I might be referring to right now. Finn! I assume he likes to win. Maybe he likes to tie. I don't know.
The way that you phrased it, I thought that it was supposed to rhyme with the first part.
Do you know?
I got confused.
Do you know what Finn got for his birthday?
No.
An enormous trampoline that goes in his yard that allows him to
Look at our
bounce
children.
with
Look
utter.
at their
I know.
faces.
I know.
I know.
Our children
We
are
don't
very.
even have a yard.
I know.
No,
Our
we
children
don't
are very
have a yard.
sad that they can't come bounce on your trampoline
You know
at
what?
this very moment.
They have a yard inside of our house.
They do.
We have
Doesn't
things
have
to
grass.
swing on in the other room.
Someday we'll do
We'll
this
do
show
the show
from the
from the
living
other
room.
room.
We
Yeah.
have a what do you call
Not
it? A
a trampoline.
trapeze.
Yes.
We have a strange hanging sack bag thing that
Yes.
they do all sorts of strange hanging
It's actually
configurations
some kind
in.
of therapy thing.
It's some kind of therapy. You know why? Because we need so much therapy after spending so much time with these stinky-inducing children,
with
making
these
my
children.
pit smell.
No,
bad.
we're
Oh, this one got mad. What's your name?
Don't
Which one?
mention
Which
your
one is it?
body
Okay,
odor,
all right, I
right?
won't do that.
It's rude.
All right. His favorite kind of tea is made with barley. His favorite kind of tea is made with
Barley. Marley.
barley. We don't have any.
don't have a
Maybe there's someone
Marley.
named Marley. We have a
Barley?
friend. We have a friend who.
Carly.
No, his dad sent me a picture of him ripping up an agenda in honor of our ripping up the agenda. This family makes an agenda every morning, and this young man whose name rhymes with barley. Guys, who help me out here? Whose name rhymes with
Charlie!
Charlie? Charlie
God.
is an agenda rip. Yes, okay.
I'm sorry.
She's never selfish. She likes to share. She likes to share. She's like, share.
Kara.
Clara. All right. She's never she's never selfish. She likes to share. He's extremely great. He's extremely great.
Nate.
Nate, I hope you're there today. All right. When he rides a bike, he'd never wreck it. When he rides
Beckett.
Beckett. Hello, Beckett. I hope you're there. If he were a mother deer and his child misbehaved, He'd never utter the phrase, fawn bad. Fawn bad.
That
Okay?
Conrad?
Yeah. Conrad would
No, that's a terrible rhyme.
Fawn
It's not
bad.
Conrad.
Listen, you try to come up with a rhyme for Conrad, okay? I think I deserve some props for that. All right. She'd never fall down on the flora. She'd never. Oh no. She prefers to fauna. She prefers flora.
Cora.
Cora, no.
There is a Cora.
Is there a Cora? Well, Cora. Then there's two answers to this one. I was thinking of Nora. Nora. All right, you guys. So I hope that was a fun little game. When she eats her biscuits, she's rather slobby. Who do you think I'm referring to there? Who
Robbie!
eats Robbie? All right. Oh.
sloppy a word?
Well, it is right now.
No, it isn't.
I'm pretty slobby.
If she had to choose a word by a transcendental philosopher, poet, person, she would choose the book Walden.
Alden.
All right.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a book by Henry David Thoreau.
Yes. I don't
In
even
which
know
he
the name.
contemplates
About living out in the woods by
and eating
yourself.
beans, cultivating beans.
Yeah.
You learn about literature here, my friends.
Yes.
All right. So that was a totally unscheduled, spontaneous exercise in the middle of this no-holds-barred party with no plans.
Look at that. Bella has cake. Her mom did not forget.
Well, now, Bella, I think that isn't there a rule that when you come to a party and you bring a treat for yourself, there has to be enough for everyone? Where's our cake, Bella? I don't see any cake here. I assume the doorbell's going to ring.
Stop pressuring Bella to bring you cake.
Oh, Bella has an ally. I don't understand. Why shouldn't Bella
If you try to steal my cake, I would not be happy.
Well, your hypothetical cake that doesn't exist?
Sharing. We're sharing.
Yes. Who is it that lovingly made your cake over 2 days? Over 2 days of hard cake making work. Who was that exactly? That you're throwing the shade at right now? No, Robbie.
Both of us.
I made
the
the
birthday
cake.
cake.
The
Your
birthday
birthday
cake.
cake.
I made it too.
Wow. All right. So what's next? What's up on the non-agenda, Robbie?
I think this needs to be put to music.
Oh, the
rhymes.
The rhymes for the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We can do that.
no.
Excuse me, Kato. Excuse me, friend. All right. I had,
You know what?
I'm making my children very nervous.
Matthew did make an agenda. He just
Stop
didn't call
it!
it
It's
an
not an
agenda.
agenda. It's. Robbie claimed that she was not going to provide any structure and that I was the
He
entertainment.
wrote a bunch of things down that he wanted to discuss.
There's certain
or do.
pressure. So what are we doing here, Robbie?
You are singing about all these people.
She has a plan. Her name is Fran. She's never crabby. Her name is Abby. She's one swell guppy. Her name's El Puppy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Her favorite kind of cookie is vanilla wafer.
Is Principal
Her
Schaefer.
name is
is
Principal
Schaefer.
When he plays the game, he likes to win. His name.
His birthday is today, and his name is Finn.
His favorite kind of tea is made from barley. His sister is Clara. His name is Charlie. Charlie. He's not a horse. Of course, he is a boy. He is a boy. I wish Matthew knew how to play the guitar better. Here's some life advice to you. Never play the guitar online unless you know how to play the guitar. Unless you have no choice, because Robbie leaves you in the lurch and tells you you're in charge of all the programming and all the words, and then when you say the word, she yells at you for saying the words, and you can't win because Robbie is impossible. Impossible, that's her brand identity, and she is sticking to it today.
We need a rhyme for Eli and Molly.
Okay, Eli and Molly. You're full of folly.
Oh no!
I'm not talking about Molly. I'm talking about Robbie, who's very slobby.
Yes! What about Eli?
There's not a word called fleabye, but it sort of rhymes with Eli. I don't know what rhymes with Eli. I know what rhymes with slobby. It's my friend Robbie.
I feel like...
He's extremely great.
Oh.
His name is Nate. When he rides his bike, he'd never wreck it. It's my friend Beckett. If he were a mother dear and his child misbehaved, he'd never utter the phrase, "Fawn bad." His name is Conrad. His name is Conrad. He might say, "Fawn you, churlish little jerk," but he'd never say "Fawn bad," 'cause his name is Conrad. Doesn't rhyme with slobby.
No.
That's my friend Robbie.
All right.
All right.
The Shanks contingent would like to get in on the rhyming action as well.
Oh, he'd like to thrill them. His name is William. In fact, he thrills them with his Lego Star Wars expertise. She's anything but plain. Her name is Jane.
That was an easy rhyme.
Oh my gosh.
Try a little harder.
Do you see how I'm deflated by robberies? I mean, of all of the complicated rhymes I've done, I can't choose one sort of simple one in the course of my spontaneous
You're
song.
a man of words.
You're asking me to thread a lot of
And
really
you chose
dangerous
plain and
needles
Jane.
here.
Skein.
Attain.
Flame. Chain.
Crane.
Robbie's.
A pain.
Oh, yeah. Robbie's a pain. Unlike my friend Jane.
There you go. I like that better.
Robbie's approval I'll never attain.
Yes.
Because she likes to cast the blame.
Yes.
She's not like my friend Jane, whose sibling William just thrills him. And then there's Thomas. He's
Honest?
not quite modest. Thomas modest.
Yeah.
Thomas Ramus, Flamus, Splamus, Idiosyncramus. I don't know. Get a new name, Thomas. Your name is not functionally appropriate for this song in which I need to rhyme. Yeah.
Well done.
Dude. Oh, Matt.
Oh yes, Matt.
And DJ. Oh,
And
no.
DJ.
Matt
Better
is
pick
not flat.
Oh, good.
When he jumps off, when he sits on a cat, the cat's no longer fat. What do you think about that? That cat is flat as a mat that has a hat that he got at the laundromat. Oh, no, Isabel. We did Bella, right?
We didn't do Bella.
Swella? Cella?
I don't think we did Bella.
My friend Bella can't go to Coachella
Coachella.
because it got canceled this year.
It's a big concert in the desert.
Sorry, Bella. If you were named Woodblock, you could go to Woodstock. If it hadn't happened decades ago, it is no longer available to you. Who else do we need to rhyme with?
DJ.
You could probably do Dwayne though.
Or Dwayne.
Dwayne is a much easier name for rhyming than DJ, which only rhymes with
PJs.
PJs, which is what you wear before going to bed.
Actually, we're in bed.
And in bed. And right after you get out of bed, you wear it until you get dressed for the day. Many days, all day, we stay in our PJs because we don't go outside very often these days.
Oh, we've got a Maeve and a Slim.
Oh, Maeve. Maeve, your name is a pretty easy one to rhyme with the word save.
Oh.
Or the word fave.
Fave.
Fave, you are my fave. 'Cause Maeve is such a name that makes me think of someone who is brave. And someone who might do well at a rave. Don't go to a rave without asking your parents if it's appropriate to go to the rave. It's more of an adult activity, Maeve. I would stay at home and behave.
Oh, very good.
But not too much, because I think of you as a slightly rebellious soul with all sorts of winning personality traits like indignation and a little bit of independent streak, which makes you a lot like my friend Robbie. Who else? Are we good? Do we do it? Matthew's
Slim.
running a little bit slim. And her friend Jim go to the gym and do bench presses and quadriceps curls. Is that quadricep curl an actual thing? I don't know. I don't go to the gym. I'm not that kind of bodybuilding songwriting friend. I just stick around here with my kids and embarrass them slightly, but not quite enough to make them leave the room. They are sticking around for some reason that I cannot quite understand. Oh.
Hey, y'all! They left.
Oh, we've got Maris.
Success! Maris? My friend Maris is not currently in Paris. As far as I know, maybe she is in Paris. If she is, please get me a baguette because I miss my baguettes. They are so tasty with butter and jelly.
Okay, you eat
Uh-oh.
butter and jelly.
And Avi, who
Avie.
just subscribed. Thank
Thank
you,
you, Avie.
Hi, Evie.
Avie, have a turkey sandwich covered with gravy.
You don't
I'm not
Evie.
saying maybe. I mean, definitely do it right now.
You aren't in
Mommy Beth, you have bad breath. I said that mostly just to get Robbie all irritated with me. I meant to say, you have lovely minty breath, Mommy Beth. I love to be near you when you are brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth. Gotta brush your teeth a lot these days. Keep your breath minty fresh.
Roscoe. We've got a bit for
Roscoe.
Likes to go to Costco.
Oh! Likes to go to Costco and get very large packages of toilet paper, like a 36 pack. What do you think of that? And when Roscoe is done at Costco, then he gets in his private jet and goes to Moscow.
My sis,
What? Who?
Christiana.
Oh, gosh! Her name is Christiana, which rhymes with our super mail woman, Deanna,
Yes.
who sends our packages when we can't go to the post office. It's 1:30. We have to go to the other half of the party now.
Oh, man.
Boy, we did a lot of Stump the Matthew on this
You
party.
did a great job, Matthew.
Oh,
I'm so
I don't know
impressed.
about that, but I certainly got sore fingers. Friends, I wish that I had better
Another
news.
half hour to do this.
That you need to now
Uh-oh.
leave this party chat room.
Apparently Roscoe hates Costco.
Oh, well, Roscoe, then go to Moscow. I mean, you have the options here. All right, I'm going to put my guitar
Yes,
down.
we're gonna switch
gonna
over
end
to
this
the other
stream.
one.
Wait, tell people who don't know
Yeah?
that they need to go to the Robbie and Matthew channel if they don't have the link
If you don't have the link directly to the next party, which is happening immediately as soon as we get off of this one, go to the Robbie and Matthew YouTube page, and then it should pop up at the top as the next
It
thing.
will
I forget
pop
what
up.
it's called.
There's no.
It's not
It's called the Robbie and Matthew No Agenda, No Holds Barred something or other. I think that's enough words for you to recognize
All right.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
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 Wow,
We
that
will
was
see you
that was the
shortly.
fastest half hour of my life, literally.
You did a great
Did we
job.
have jokes that we missed?
I
If we
do- I
missed your
don't know.
jokes, we'll do some jokes.
We'll do
at
jokes in
at
the
the other
next
one.
one.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
buddy. Wow,
I
I
mean,
was just finding
We'll
pics.
see you in a minute.
All right, here we go.